Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you a game which was played between Carl Hamppe versus Meitner. Carl Hamppe was very strong chess player. He won the Vienna tournament 2 times, defeating Wilhelm Steinitz, the world champion, the first official world champion. And Meitner was a very strong chess player as well, and Meitner was a lawyer. And this game, which I'm going to show you, is known as the Immortal Draw. So it's a very funny game, and I hope you will learn something from this game. So let's begin. The game starts with e4. Okay, Carl Hamppe is white here and Meitner is black. So e4, e5, knight c3. This is the Vienna game. And now we have bishop to c5, the Anderson defense, and knight to a4. And this specific move in the Vienna game, knight a4, is known as Hamppe-Meitner variation, because in this game this variation was played. So now white is inviting black to sacrifice his bishop on f2 square, but it is not a sacrifice because you will see that black will regain his piece. So bishop takes f2 check, and king takes f2, and then we have queen h4 check, and king to e3. Because if you play g3, then queen takes e4, and black is attacking the rook on h1 and also the knight on a4 square. So if you block the rook being attacked, then black will regain his piece that he just sacrificed. So it was not a sacrifice, as I told you. So we have king to e3, and then we have queen to f4 check. Then we have king to d3, because if you play king to e2, then queen takes e4, checking the king and also winning the knight. So we have king to d3, and then we have d5. King to c3, and now the plan Carl Hamppe thought for a great idea, that he wants to bring the king to b1 square or a2 square and develop the knight from a4 square to c3 again, bringing the knight back from the edge of the board, and then white will have something to play on. But so we have king to c3, but Meitner said no, you are not gonna have that. So queen takes on e4, king to b3, and knight to a6. And now if white plays a3, then that would be good. But if white is not careful and brings the knight back to c3 square, then queen to b4 would be checkmate. So that is why after knight a6 we have a3, making a room for the king. So queen takes on a4, sacrificing the queen, and who would not take the queen. So Hamppe captures the queen, and then we have knight to c5 check, stopping the king to go back to a safe square and bringing the king to the center of the board and to the black's territory. So we have king to b4, a5 check, and king takes on c5. If you play king to c3, then d4 check, king to c4 and b6, queen to f3, and then we'll have a drawish position like this, and so on and so forth. It is a draw then. So after king takes Hamppe took the knight on c5. So then we have knight to e7, and now the threat is b6 checkmate, because if you see the position, black's pawns on a5, d5 and e5 have covered half of the central square, so the white king cannot go down the board, so he has to go up. So bishop to b5 check, the only saving move. So king d8, and we have bishop to c6, making room for the king, because b6 would be checkmate. Okay, so we have b6 and king to b5. But if you're not, so knight takes on c6, king takes on c6, and bishop to b7. And here Meitner is saying, come on, take my bishop as well, because, and it is poisonous, because if you capture the bishop, then king to d7, and the threat is rook h to b8 would be checkmate. So the only option is queen to g4, just one move, and a king to d6, and there is no possible check for white. So now any move, just suppose you develop the knight, then rook hb8 is checkmate. So that is why after bishop b7 check, king to b5 was played, and bishop a6 check, king to c6, and bishop to b7 check again, and this repetition led to a draw. If you played king to a4 in this position, then bishop to c4, and if it, now the threat is b5 checkmate. So now you have no other option, because if you play b4, then b5 is checkmate. I hope you enjoyed this game. See you next time, guys, and enjoy your chess.